I told you so. Okay, first of all, I literally told everybody in here. I told you guys 100 times. Sean Strickland was going to whoop on Anthony Hernandez. I literally told you guys. I literally told you guys. It's not even close. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even going to be fair. I told you guys. It's okay. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. All right, so we're going to go through this card. We're going to recap the Sean Strickland Masterclass. Did you have Costa 2? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I had Euros Medic, and I had Sergey Spivak, and I had Jacoby Smith, but I had Zachary Reese. Zachary Reese. We're going to go through the whole card, the Sean Strickland Masterclass. I have some clips from the post-fight presser that happened literally like 10 minutes ago that are a little bit insane that we're honestly going to get into right now. So, after Sean Strickland went out there and absolutely just destroyed Anthony Hernandez with a 1-2 all night. Everybody talks about Sean Strickland's boring. Listen, Anthony Hernandez messed up the odds for the whole card. He messed up the odds for the whole card. Anthony Hernandez was -2 something. Sean Strickland was plus 230 or plus 250 something. Took that. That was beautiful, by the way. And the reason, well, not the reason, but since Anthony Hernandez, for whatever reason, was -200 something, Michel Pereira was also a favorite. Like, he just fucked up all of the odds on the card. And you have to think, Sean Strickland clip farmed off of Brendan Allen, and I've been saying this. He clip farmed off of Brendan Allen, and Alex took Brendan Allen the distance. Took him the distance. Fought him tooth and nail. I didn't even notice my sweater was on here. Fought him tooth and nail. Okay? Took Michelle to the 4th, by the way. Fought him tooth and nail, too. Alright, but this was in the post-fight presser. Sean Strickland victorious. Calls out Hamzat Chimaev and has some key words for him.
Session you guys had. He said he tapped the Jackson podcast, and he was asked about this legendary sparring session you guys had. He said he tapped you out. That's why you hate him.
Bro, I made him quit training. Witnesses in the audience. Where's Eric at? I made him quit. No, dude. We're doing positional grappling. And he fucking positional grappling. All right, start on my back. And I was like, first round, I let him fucking choke me because it's like no one gives a fuck. Let me tell you about this little bitch. I'll tell you.
Okay.
When I walk into a gym, do you think that I go find the little weakest man? I say, let's spar.
Nah.
I say, no, I go find the biggest, baddest motherfucker. And I'm like, hey, I want to spar you. Every time Chimaev would walk in the gym, he would pick the smallest, lowest level pro and say, but oh, he looked.
Insert clip of Hamzat Chimaev trying to fight Paulo Costa, by the way.
Pro and say, but oh, he looks like my opponent. You're beating the fuck out of it. And this is a true story. You guys could back me up, my team. He would pick the smallest guy. Chimaev's a fucking bully. And if you notice what he does in the division, he just runs and fucking hides. Oh, now I want to go to 205 and fight fucking Yuri, who's not even.
I want to go to. Look, theory confirmed. Theory confirmed, by the way.
The fucking champ, dude. You just run and fucking hide. You did it when you train with us, and you're doing it in the fucking division.
Costa has 0 grappling, hence low-level pro grappling. Okay, that's a fair assessment. That's a fair assessment. But at the end of the goddamn press interview, Sean Strickland has some key words, and they just end the press conference. Look.
You got Chimaev, the fucking go fucker. Like, who's really entertaining in this division? Nobody. So, oh, that's a wrap. Anyways.
And they mute his mic. And then they mute his mic. They just keep him muted while he's ranting. They keep everything muted. Paramount don't want my boy speaking after that one. Paramount don't want my boy selling no fights. And hold on, second off, there was like 0 fighter interviews, like post-fight interviews, okay? Like, how are you going to be an entertainment company and we're not letting people build themselves to be stars so they can entertain? I don't understand. Strickland was such an easy pick, I'm not going to lie, that's what I'm saying. But if you're an entertainment company, why are you not letting people sit here and build themselves as a star? Like, I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like, this is like this is literally, they're partnered with WWE. Same company, TKO. Why are we not letting them build characters? I don't understand. You know what I mean? Who won? Sean Strickland, of course. Sean Strickland, of course. But while UFC Houston was going on, right? They tried to sneak these sneaky little fight announcements in. And look, I told you guys off the bat they were going to do Joaquin Buckley versus Sean Brady. I knew they were going to do Joaquin Buckley versus Sean Brady. I knew it. This is Joaquin Buckley's easiest fight. The easiest squabble. Sean Brady, where's Sean Brady in the rankings? Sean Brady's ranked 6. Joaquin Buckley ranked 9. Easy peasy. Get my boy in the top, well, close to the top 5. Get him close to the top 5. Makes no sense to mute him there. That's what I'm saying. Makes no sense to mute Sean Strickland there, by the way. Why was this not in the White House such a good matchup, Sean versus Buckley? Sean versus Buckley does not need to be at the White House. This does not need to be at the White House. But Joaquin Buckley's going to put on a masterclass. Sean Brady's chin is gone. Joaquin Buckley's going to just run right through him. He's going to clip farm off of him. Let's be serious here. Look, I believed in Sean Brady until Carlos Prates. Was it Carlos? No, it was Michael Morales. Until Michael Morales just went out there and just decimated his hopes and dreams. You know what I mean? And my hopes and dreams. And he's kind of a bum if you look at his resume and watch his past fights. So, Joaquin Buckley, this is an easy, underhanded win. This is the easiest fight they could hand you in the division while fighting up your rank. Like, literally. One of the few American fighters we have, though, isn't it better not to waste him? No. We have Sean Strickland. Did you not see what Sean Strickland just did, casual? Did you not see what Sean Strickland just did? Now, this is a good fight. This is going to be in April for UFC Vegas 116. It's going to be on the Apex card. But, 5 rounds? I didn't even peep. This is the main event. This is the goddamn main event. Okay, I can go for that. This is a busted main event. This is a busted main event. But they also announced Money Moicano versus Chris Duncan. Money Moicano versus Chris Duncan. Yeah. Yeah. Now, is this main event? Is this the main event? Is this? It is the main event. It is the main event. Like, what is this matchmaking in 2026? We get Paddy Pimblett main event. We get Diego Lopez. We get Paddy Pimblett undeserved title shot. Diego Lopez undeserved title shot. We get this. Moicano versus Dariush. Moicano versus Duncan. Dariush. Jesus Christ. Moicano versus Chris Duncan. Main event. Oh, how far have we fallen? How far have we fallen? But Sean Strickland, man, I told you guys this was the easiest pick. One of the easiest picks of the fucking century, man. We're 2-2 now for main events in 2026, boys. Count it up. 2-2 for main events in 2026. Alright? Now, first of all, you guys really thought Geoff Neal had a fucking chance? You guys really thought Geoff Neal had a chance here? Really? Raise your hand if you thought Geoff Neal had a chance. I told you guys. Look. He's old. Coming off of a knockout loss. Okay? Euros Medic is bigger. I told you guys all this, man. You guys have to tap in. You guys have to watch the picks, man. I'm giving out free money. Easy peasy. Geoff Neal needs to go somewhere. Geoff Neal needs to go somewhere. And not another MMA organization, by the way. Miquel Costa versus Dan Ige. Miquel Costa puts down Dan Ige. Dan Ige has never been finished ever in his career. Ever in his career. Well, I think in the UFC, I'm pretty sure he has been finished regionally. Loss. Armbar. Oh, okay. I don't think he's ever been put to sleep. But my boy, hey, Moquel Costa, oh my God. Spinning back kick. You guys ever watched Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje? At the end of round 1, when Max Holloway threw a spinning back kick into Justin Gaethje's face, Justin ate it. It broke his nose, but he ate it and went through to the next round. Dan Ige just went to bed. Moquel Costa calls out Diego Lopez, by the way. I was there live? Hell yeah, Zane. Wait, for UFC 300 or for this? Had me shocked? Yeah, this I thought this was going to go to a decision. I thought Dan Ige, well, I know Dan Ige is a tough dude. But Moquel Costa put his ass down. I thought he'd do better. Nah, Moquel Costa's that boy. I don't think they should give Moquel Costa, what did I say? Diego Lopez. I don't think that they should give him Diego Lopez. I think they should give him Pitbull. I literally tweeted it out. I think they should give him Pitbull. Why are we giving him Diego Lopez? Give him Pitbull. Calling out Diego Lopez is crazy, though. That's crazy work, my boy. Diego Lopez ranked 2. My boy is not even ranked, by the way. Moquel Costa, not even ranked. Diego Lopez ranked 2. Costa versus Pico would be cool. Pico's not even ranked either. Pico's not ranked either. McQuell's on a crazy a winning streak. Pipe down, bud. You copied my Sean pick? You're sick. E-Rock MMA for the picks. I have it all documented. But seriously, give Moquel Costa Patricio Pitbull. Pitbull's ranked 12. Get my boy inside of the rankings. Now, the performance of the night bonuses go to Sean Strickland, Euros Medic, Moquel Costa, and Jacoby Smith. Jesus Christ, we didn't even get to Jacoby Smith, man. Jesus loves you all, that's fact. What do you think about Josh and Tatsudo Taira? They did announce Josh and Tatsudo Taira, and I think that is going to be Josh's downfall. That's it. That's Josh's downfall. Is there an official co-main for 326 yet? No. And I think Tatsudo Taira is going to submit Joshua Van. I thought Kepe was going to get it, and they snubbed Kepe, which was ridiculous. Well, we broke the news on our YouTube channel. And I think Tatsudo Taira is just going to submit him. I don't think Joshua Van is ready for all that. You know what I mean? I really don't. Went to war with Danny Gay, by the way. Right? No. I'm sorry. I'm tripping. That was fucking Diego Lopez. I'm sick. Yo, bro, I called the Medic KO. Hell yeah. I thought 326 is going to be Carl versus RDR. I feel like I'm going crazy. Yeah, no, there's no co-main. It is Carl versus RDR. It is Carl versus RDR, but there's still... It says it's the co-main, but it's really not the co-main. We're supposed to... It says TBD versus TBD. I remember that graphic. You're not gonna... you know... Fuck, what is it called? Not the butterfly effect. You're not gonna Mandela effect me, okay? Whatever that shit is called. You're not gonna do that to me, alright? And Sergey Spivak, the polar bear. I told you guys, never bet against the polar bear in February. Never bet against the polar bear in February. Literally. Why would you ever think about betting against the polar bear in February? Got a lock for next week. Emanol for next week, bro? Alright, I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna see what's going on. I didn't even look at next week's card yet. Bro, Euros KOing Neil made me so happy. People were doubting like crazy. Me too. I was like, you guys seriously got Neil Magny? I mean, not Neil. Geoff Neil? Neil Magny. You guys really got Geoff Neil? Really? Listen, I had a few beers, boys. The day's been long. Stop yapping. Give us NBA picks for tomorrow. I have no NBA picks. I have Team USA for Olympic hockey at 8 a.m. tomorrow. I'm actually really excited. USA, USA, USA. But look at these frauds. Tom Aspinall, you rock this, you rock that. F you, buddy. Look at these frauds. Tom Aspinall, stripped, gone. Hamzat Chimaev moving up, fighting Yuri Prohaska. Tom Aspinall moving up, fighting Cyril Gane for Tom's vacant Mickey Mouse belt. Ante Delije getting dog walked by the fucking polar bear. The polar bear. By literally the polar bear. In fact, I told you guys, this kid was trash. Ante Delije is not good. I mean, he has a chin, a brain. He's in there. He's not going to bed, but that kid, like, just looks like a de-evolved Nate Diaz. Like a bigger, just de-evolved Nate Diaz. He was in there. He was swinging, but Sergey, holy. Fake an injury because he's scared. Sergey just whooped on him bad. Jacoby Smith versus Josiah Harwell. Look, man. This was rough to watch. Like I said before, I learned recently that Josiah Harwell was coming off of brain surgery. He has like a titanium plate in his brain. And Jacoby Smith was just on top of him, landing vicious elbows. And the ref was standing there just watching like this. Watching, just enjoying. And then, I'll step in. Let's talk about that robbery, Zach Reese. We're going to get to it. Real quick. But Jacoby Smith moves up to 12-0. What a world. To think they both had the same record is kind of crazy. Jacoby Smith is just an animal. Then when they ask him, Jacoby, like, you know, how do you stay so fit? How do you get your physique like that? He says, Little Debbie's. Me too. Look, this was one of the most fucked up robberies I've seen all year. Michel Pereira versus Zachary Reese is going to go down in 2026 as one of the worst robberies ever. Michel Pereira coming in as a favorite while being on a 3-fight losing streak, by the way. Very odd, very weird. Just to prove my point to you guys, right? Yes, we saw Zachary Reese fall, look like a knockdown. It looked like a knockdown, right, in the first round. It was not. It was not a knockdown. It's not even credited. Oh, there's no knock. Yeah, see, it's not even credited. 0 knockdowns, by the way. Hamza versus Strickland. Reese robbery was BS. I had 100 units on it. Reese, this broke my bank account. Almost. Sean brought me back to life. Outstruck him in the first round. Bro was faking getting kicked in the balls. He did it twice. Like, he faked getting kicked low twice. He was acting. He was like, oh, we're on Paramount. It's time to really, really get it on now. It's time to act. It's time to really act now. Outstruck him in the second round. Outdid him in significant strikes. Sub attempt with the weird little like ninja choke thing he had going on real quick. But my boy's nose was broken. The damage was significant from round one. My boy Zach had his nose broken. It was not good. But Michel Pereira looked fat, old, disgusting, not in the game. This was a clear Zachary Reese victory, and it was a sad split decision loss that I had to see. Early stoppage for Fluffy. They should run it back. You're sick. Coping, by the way. Cashdown Strickland easy. Same, brother. I heard all the judges in that fight were Brazilians. I could see that. I could literally see that. Because no way. Literally no way. My 12K hit on Strickland. Let's go, Skrilla. I told you that shit was cash. Easy peasy, man. Not coping, bro. Fluffy was still defending. He was out, bro. Cut it out. Fluffy was done. Strickland might have been most free plus 220 I've ever seen. Exactly. I was saying it all week. Chitty sold. Look. Chitty got his ass whooped. Chitty chitty bang bang. I'm not going to lie, boys. He got his ass whooped. 34,000 payouts. Stake on me for everyone in chat. Sheesh. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hell yeah, Skrilla. Hell yeah, Skrilla. About to go to Chili's. Take us to Chili's, bro. Send me some Chili's bread. Skrilla. Donate some bread for me to go to Chili's, bro. Trying to get that 2 for $25. How did Spivak win, bro? Decision, no? Decision, no? Decision, yeah. Vicious decision, by the way. Vicious beating. 34K would have been nice back in the 1960s. It's very true. Bro, how's the other guy so bad? The Dipper from Chili's? Sheesh. Them mozzarella sticks go crazy. Them mozzarella sticks, those big-ass mozzarella sticks, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang got his ass whooped. Still up $20,000 in one day. Let's go. Ballin'. 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 I'm getting yelled at. Were you deaf? Ain't? You probably don't even have $34,000 in the bank. Tell him. Tell him. Get on him. He's just capping. But Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, like, look, I was watching this fight and it was kind of hard to watch because round one, Carlos Leal was really putting the pressure on him bad. He was putting the pressure on him bad. It was a clear Carlos Leal round one. Round two, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was doing his thing. Even though the whole fight, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was doing great with his kicks, being very fluid with the teeps, with the leg kicks, with the roundhouse kicks. He was doing his thing. All right? Medic win was so easy to see. I'm telling you. The Sean pick was so easy to see. For a college student, that's a lot. For real. Look. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I really thought he had this in the bag. I did. Look, I didn't really have that much stock in Carlos Leal. I didn't, even though he did get robbed. You know what I mean? He did get robbed. But Carlos kind of made this look a little bit easy, even though Chitty Chitty Bang Bang survived. You know, he didn't get slapped at all. He did his thing. He knew how to maneuver and stay elusive. Carlos Leal was looking like Ilya Tuporia in there with those combinations. Going to the body, going to the head, blitzing forward like a little... Your mom in the Discord said he looked like a mini Gregory Rodriguez. I was like, holy. Holy. Oh, no, I don't think it was in the Discord. I think it was in one of the Twitter group chats I'm in. I was like, holy. My dad owns a dealership. Don't need to buy a car? Hell yeah. Haha, Sean 1. That's what I'm saying. Sean 1, we're up, baby. It's like seeing what another man owns is crazy. Bro, he's a troll, guys. Guys, he's a troll. Guy's a troll. Odie Osborne, man, I am honestly distraught that Odie Osborne lost. Honestly, I'm a huge Odie Osborne fan. Now my dog is 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 1-5 in his last 6. Odie Osborne is now 1-5 in his last 6. Bro, the UFC is cutting people off of wins. The UFC are cutting people off of wins, by the way. OD. And you're 1-5, bro. Your professional record is 13-10. OD, I love you, bro. I think you're great. Great personality, great guy. But, holy shit. If you don't get cut, I don't know what. I didn't think that was going to rhyme. I didn't think that was going to rhyme. Come on. Come on. If you don't get cut, I don't know what. But I really thought you were going to be locked in, ready to go, ready to annihilate this dude. Your back's against the wall. But no, just kind of a piss poor performance. I'm not going to lie. Kind of a piss poor performance from Odie Osborne. Very upset. Moving on. Aladdin Corda versus Louis Gruel. I honestly didn't even catch this fight. I was eating dinner with my girlfriend. It was very nice. It was very good. Moving on, boys. Jocelyn Edwards put Nora Cornhole down, put her out. Who would have thought? Who would have thought Jocelyn Edwards had that kind of power? Who would have thought? John Paul Labuskiazzi beats up Phil Rowe. I mean, Phil Rowe was kind of doing his thing, but there's no reason for this to be a split decision. No reason for this to be a split decision. Phil Rowe was not that even close to beating JPL. He just did kind of keep it a little bit competitive, but JPL all day. Jordan Lovat wins the crazy upset over Yadir Duvel. Ruins my parlay, ruins everybody's parlay, but he gains a fan. He gains a goddamn fan. I'll tell you that. I am a fan of Jordan Lovat. I am now a fan of Jordan Lovat. I was watching his post-fight interview. My boy actually seemed funny. He was joking around. He was like, my testosterone's high. I'm going to have a boy. I'm going to go home. I like Jordan Lovat. What a guy. Literally, what a guy. And Cardi Judice disappointed me by not finishing Juliana Miller. Juliana Miller coming into this fight at plus 500, plus 525. Not getting knocked out is kind of crazy. Like, how do you come into a fight as a minus 800 favorite and you don't finish the fight? Really? I mean, she was getting close. She was getting close. Juliana Miller was like hunched over the whole time. I'll be surprised if she's still here after that performance. 1-4 in her last. 1-3 in her last 4, by the way. But this was a great card. This was a great card. I just really wish that we had more fighter interviews. Where are our fighter interviews? Where are our fighter interviews after they win a fight? What is going on? And why are we muting Sean Strickland's mic? Why are we muting Sean Strickland's mic? Come on. I thought this was an entertainment company. I thought this was a goddamn entertainment company. It doesn't seem like it. It does not seem like it. Oh, man. Alright. All righty then. Alrighty then. Play the vid? Play what video? Whatever video you're telling me to play, I already did. I already did. What do you want me to play? Check out E-Rock MMA on YouTube, bro. I'm going to post the VOD in like an hour. Alright? Alright, sub. I need some more subscribers.